Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another down.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Sooners decide to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Johnson looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Edwards. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Makes the grab on the big throw. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. He makes a grab, and he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. They've really got this offense humming. Just a 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. They'll run it. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The offense changing the play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Looking for the goal line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. And the Sooners will line up to kick off and start the second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Johnson wants to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he'll fire back into the middle. He's got it along the sideline. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
You know, there's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk, have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this. I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Bradley. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Kansas State pushing the pace. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Gets it out fast. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and then all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. And the Wildcats will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Wildcats! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Love the play design on offense because you get your playmaker, the guy you want with the ball in his hands. You get him open, easy throw for the quarterback. Receiver does the rest, put 6 up on the board.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Oh, and that's tough, man. It was drawn up right. It was a good throw. It was right in his hands. You just want your playmaker to make that play and get to the 2-point conversion.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Quickly to the tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
That's reeled in. It's Burks. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incomplete.
And the defense, got him at the 27.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to the quarterback. It's incomplete, and they've been waiting to run that one and couldn't quite pull it off. It's 3rd down.
And David, they dial up the flea flicker, and how about the job of the running back selling like it was run, and the receiver selling like it was blocked before taking off downfield to catch that wide open.
Yeah, you can see everybody sucks up, plays the run, and listen, there's a timing and a rhythm and a perfect time to call these plays. They dialed up a good time to do it.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. On the move.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and... Touchdown, Kansas State! Somehow, they got up off the deck, and they got back in the game, and they're all tied up.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Looking to buy time. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime. But it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed at the half. How about it, man? They've come.
A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Well, after getting the takeaway now, you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone. The offense trying to stay aggressive. They're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. But give the defense credit. They were aware. They were ready for it. Made sure that one fell incomplete.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Wildcats come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll throw on third and short. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
Wants to go up top on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Now he's looking into the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. On the ground, it's up. Plows through the defense. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. The Sooners heading quickly to the line. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Quarterback adapting. Fires downfield. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the third quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
Moving out to the right. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He'll get rid of it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. The give to the tailback. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Here's a heat. And they got him. A sack denies the try to This offense has it with really good field position. Looking downfield on first down. Going for the big play. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. Looking for more room. The 20. Touchdown Sooner. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
How about that play by this defense? The offense trying to salt the game away with the lead. Defense makes the biggest play of the ball game, getting the pick, finding the end zone, and taking the lead late in this ball game.
Here comes the heat. Can't hit his man in the end zone. The two-point conversion fails, and it remains a 5-point game here in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Edwards. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Johnson looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Edwards. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Kansas stay quick to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Complete to the left. Wide open spaces. At the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Release to the back. Got it in the middle. It's out. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on. Brings him to the open. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They make the stop at the 37, but not before. He's got 10 yards and the first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Fires to the big fella. At the 20, he's got space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Sooners will have it first and 10. On the move, it's on. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can now. Defense defense, you're up. I need you to give me a stop.
So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Johnson wants to throw it. Unloads it left. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team?
Lofts one high and deep. He's got another 25. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. To the air on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Working that left side now.
In this offense, they got another positive gain, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little.
And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. He'll throw it quickly out to the tight end. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Catch in the middle. It spurts. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And the Sooners enter the final minute with the lead, trying to run out the clock. Give to the running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. It'll be a draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. The Sooners need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a nice job by this defense, getting in the backfield quick. They got in there so fast, anticipating pass on 3rd and long, but they reacted so well to the run, get the tackle for a loss, and now probably going to force the punt here.
The kick is on its way. They bring him down strong. Effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in, because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.